Here with Nick Hoffman after that World of Outlaws late model race over at Off Road Speedway here in Nebraska. Climbed up to 6 back in points now. Really tight race. What's it mean to get top 4s, top 5s like you've been kind of doing recently and heating up over the summer?
Yeah, I feel like our race car is good enough to win any night. I just, like tonight, just got myself behind in heat race there and just kind of screwed myself to start that far back. But I was able to climb to 4th and I feel like I had a really good race car. I was the only car on the field with a full right rear, so I was a little bit harder compound than everybody else. So I played my favorite, I think, at the beginning of the run before I had that first caution, and then after that I just probably abused it a little bit too much, trying to make sure I got it hot. So I mean, I felt like we were really good. We were in the hunt to try and win it again tonight, so can't complain with that.
I assume, like most teams, you kind of know what everyone else is running before the race started. What was
Not really.
Oh, no?
Yeah,
okay.
Not really. It's more like a guessing game until you get to the starting grid, and then everybody like runs around like a bunch of ants. It looks like a bunch of dummies running around there, trying to figure out what everybody's on. And I was the only one on the harder tires, so I just took a gamble, and I think it paid off. That's definitely not what lost me the race.
What was your reasoning to going for a 4?
Just because looking at the racetrack earlier, how fast it turned black and got slick, and then at B-Main, them guys were really squalling their tires quite a bit, so I felt like there was going to be a lot of heat, which there still was. So everybody else went with a 3, which generally is better when the track's dirty like that. So I think everybody was just planning on it being dirty the whole time, and I just kind of set myself up around that top and stay pretty much on the gas, and I feel like that didn't help or hurt me.
Absolutely. And then this facility, I'm assuming this is your first time here too. How cool is it? Like, people live just over there and like all over the place, I guess.
Yes, this guy was mowing his lawn a little bit ago when we pulled in here on his camper there. So it's a pretty cool place. Never even heard of this place until it was put on the schedule. And then with a name like Off Road, you're like, what the hell are we going to? So pretty cool place. Have a dirt bike track out front and everything. And it's a really good facility. I mean, the racetrack, walking up to it, I didn't know what to expect. I never really watched a race from here or anything. Didn't know what to expect. Walked up to it, and I was like, man, this place is wide, like it's just super wide, which is really good for late model racing. So we'd only get, I would say, there's only probably 15 tracks that are like this small that are this wide. Like that's so nice to be able to race and spread out. And the bottom lane came in, guys made a lot of hay down there, and then the top was still there. So I mean, that's all you can ask for.
And I feel like dirt racing Twitter is quick to go on a track that misses on the track prep.
Yeah.
This place, you go to a place you've never heard of. You're probably not thinking, I'm going to get some good track prep here tonight, and it was probably perfect, I would say.
Yeah, it was. I feel like as good as it could be. I mean, if they maybe didn't work it as much right before the feature, it probably would have been a tick better. But like being a track press expert back here at the pits is a lot easier than actually sitting on that tractor and doing it. So they got really nice equipment. I mean, I was pretty impressed. They're obviously farmers around here that have really nice tractors and equipment to be able to work the racetrack. So it was really good. Hats off to them for giving us a racetrack that was really good and no holes in it, and it raced really well. So that's all you can ask for.